Hi everyone, this is Janelle from the customer success team at Funnel, and today I wanted to talk a little bit more about user permissions and how they pertain to different tiers within Funnel. So starting off with subscription roles, there are two main subscription roles within Funnel, which are member and owner. Being a member, you'll be able to see and access workspaces you've been invited to, but what you can actually do in that workspace depends on your workspace role, which we'll talk about in the next slide. As an owner, that's the highest level of access that you can have to a specific subscription because you're allowed to edit billing information, view invoice history. You're able to access all workspaces within the subscription. You're able to create or remove workspaces. You're also able to see all users within the subscription, and you're able to add and remove users to any workspace or remove users from an entire subscription completely. As a little side note, if you would like to update or assign a new owner to your subscription, please feel free to reach out to your CSM. And if you don't have an assigned CSM, then reach out to support and we can go ahead and help you with that. Now, going into workspace roles. So, since we have three different tiers starter, business, and enterprise each of those have different access to user permissions. Starting off with starter, which basically only has one option for every user. So, all users have full access to the workspace by default. This means that all users within a starter subscription are able to edit and manage everything within the subscription, such as creating custom fields or setting up exports. Moving on to business. So, with business, there are two main workspace roles, editor and viewer. Being an editor, you're able to edit workspace details, you're able to invite and remove users, you're able to change the role of other users, and in general, create and modify everything in the workspace, including data sources, custom fields, and exports. Being a viewer gives you access to see all parts of a workspace. However, you can create, edit, or delete anything. You can only set up export data on demand to Google Sheets or CSV files, but are unable to set up scheduled exports. So if you wanted to, you could go into the Data Explorer and you could go ahead and do a one-time manual export to Google Sheets or CSV file from there. And lastly, we have the enterprise tier. This can get a lot more granular with the different user permission options. Starting at the top, we have a workspace viewer. So all users get this role by default when joining a workspace, giving them read-only access to its contents. Then you have a workspace administrator. And as an administrator, you can create, edit, and remove any part of the workspace and assign roles to other users. And then going down a bit more granular to just having data source editor permission, this role allows you to create, edit, and remove data sources. Below that, we have dimensions and metrics editor. This role gives permissions to manage dimensions, metrics, currencies, and data sets. And then we have the funnel dashboards editor, which you'll just be able to manage the funnel dashboards within that workspace. And then you'll also have the data share editor, which allows you to create, edit, and remove data shares such as connections to Google Looker Studio or BigQuery. And so just for a quick recap, a user's access in Funnel is determined by both their subscription role and their workspace role. Understanding these roles helps ensure that the right people have the right level of access to keep your workflows running smoothly. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to our support team at support@funnel.io or to your customer success manager, and we'd be happy to help. Thank you.